Leeds.
I love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Hey up, folks. Everyone had a good month, good Tuesday, should I say? I'm sure you all have. Still reeling after that yesterday. Absolutely unbelievable scenes in my living room. As most of you have probably seen, I lost my shit. But yeah, just fantastic time to be a Leeds fan. Fantastic time to be alive, as I'm saying most days. So yeah, welcome back to Imagine Not Being Leeds for your match review with the Blunts, as they are now known. No longer the Blades, are they? The Blunts be battered by the Mighty Whites. Didn't start that way, and we'll get into it. We'll see who's in tonight. Top Banana, we beat them at home, we beat them away. We're top of the league, and we're there to stay. Look at you, poet, Bob Dylan. All Leeds that way, MOT, and tickle those likes from Matty. Yes, please get them tickled. Please like, please subscribe if you haven't already. Tezza, hey up, mate. I can see Burnley finishing second now, says Gavin. Yeah, it's a funny one now. I said in my preview, if anybody's to lose that game last night, you probably are going to have to look over your shoulder at Burnley. I don't think we have to now. We're 7 clear of them. That's a very healthy gap when you consider we've lost 3 games all season. So in 34 games, do I see us dropping many more points? I don't, to be fair. We've only 12 to go. I just don't see it. I think likelihood is 6 wins gets us there, doesn't it? So I think with 5 wins gets us to 90 points. So I don't think we'll be looking over our shoulder, but Sheffield United certainly will be. And yeah, I mean, I've said Sheffield United to finish second, Gavin. I have. Maybe I'm changing my mind on that one. And don't forget as well, Gavin, they've got to play each other game week 44. A couple of weeks in the season, so hopefully we're home and hosed and we're promoted. Hopefully it's champions by that point with a couple of games left. We can sit back and hopefully watch a firecracker of a game, because it could even decide promotion, that one, couldn't it? I reckon it'll be tight between them two, Gavin. I think it's going to go down to wire for second. I really do, but I think we'll be home and hosed by them. And I'm in such good spirits with it now. I really am. Evening chat. Wilco White's my good friend Sean. I am mate. Saturday Leeds over 3 goals. Standard, Tezza. Standard. Of course we're going to score 3 goals. We're at Ellen Road. We Leeds you bloody United. Standard, mate. Tell me something I don't know, buddy. I am mate. Cheers, Mark. Glad to be here, mate. Thank you. Finally catch you alive, says Liam. Hopefully not a disappointment. Cheers, buddy. Get your comments in. I'm nothing without the chat, so get your comments in. Keep me talking. I'll waffle for as long as comments come out within reason. If I'm still sat here come Thursday night, there's a bit of a problem in there. Evening all. Hey up, my good friend Adam. I love it when you pop on as well. I love how that's your logo now. Our late night Leeds logo. Yeah, can't wait to get with boys again on Friday night for a good chat. Gavin James, good evening, my man. How are you? I'm still buzzing, still not like yeah, Gavin. It was a tough night's sleep. I won't lie. I was knackered today. I get my second win when I know I'm coming on here though, because it's my favourite thing to do. But yeah, it was staring at the ceiling for hours on end, scrolling goals again. Just exactly the same as Sunderland game, a week ago. Exactly the same emotions. Probably a little bit more being in stadium last week, but exactly the same again all night, watching goals over and over again. Can't believe we've done it, But it makes it more entertaining. It makes it more thrilling when you win like that. People have said we've been boring this season. I don't think it's been boring. I think it's just been easy. If I'm honest, at times it's been fairly easy. It's actually been nice to see us win a different way and come through that adversity, and it makes it more sweeter, doesn't it? But to come through adversity like that, you've got to concede first. You've got to lose your head. You saw my watch along, if anyone's seen it. I lost my head when it was conceded. I'm down. I'm stressed. I felt sick. But that makes the 3 points sweeter when you come through it. But you can't get a result like that without going through that at the beginning. So it's one of them. Would you rather win 3 or 4-0 every game? Probably people will say, yeah, but you'll fall out of love with the game pretty quick. I promise you that you would. We've seen it this season, people falling out of love with the game at times because it has just been fairly easy, fairly routine. The atmosphere, but then you see scenes like that at Sunderland at home. It just puts a whole new level to it, I predict a writing going off at Ellen Road against Sunderland if we win that 4-0. Not to that level. Not to the level it did. Because jeopardy is everything in sport. Not thinking you're going to win creates that, that euphoric moment when you finally win. And he's like, don't get me wrong, I'm all about jeopardy. I'm all about feeling it. I've had enough now. We've just had two. We've just had two in a week. That'll do me now. Give me a 4-0. Give me a yawn fest against West Brom at 3 points. Just give me something that's just routine. Just routine. A nice 2 or 3-0 at home will do me. I don't need no more jeopardy. I've had my lot in this last week. I'm sure we all can agree with that. Hey up, lad. It's good time to be a Leeds fan. We're starting to believe. Hey up, Lacey. Yeah, we are, love. Yeah, 100%. It's feeling very good now. Very exciting. Yeah, it's feeling close. I said it on Josh. I've just been on Just Joe show, and it's feeling like I'm feeling feelings that I haven't had since Bielsa. I'm looking at the lads, and I'm feeling emotion again watching them. I'm proud of them. I love them. Absolutely love them. Farker, I'm very fond of Farker, but I have been the whole time, but even more so now, seeing him lose that straight face he normally has, really calm, cool and collected, seeing him lose that emotion against Sunderland and then be sat in stands yesterday, I quite like that. There's a massive togetherness in this side, and it's took 18 months to get to where they are now, and I think now he's got it now. If you could bottle it up and sell it, they'd make millions for how that harmony is in that squad. The subs who aren't getting minutes all look dialed in, all look at it, ready. Nonto coming on played really well. They've got Ramazani not getting no minutes. He's too good not to get minutes in Championship. Celebrating like he scored winner. Love it. We'll call White. Say, mate, agree with Matty. Let's stick to chatting Leeds and have a laugh. Love the banter, but no negative comments about other people or content creators. Thanks, guys. Yeah, just want to get that out there. Let's just chat football and Leeds on this channel, please. Gavin, let's get 8 points clear come Saturday. Let's not take our foot off the gas and get complacent. Let's keep pushing. Yeah, 100%, Gavin. I just don't see drop off with this side. I don't see a drop off, Gavin. I just don't. There's been, when you look at them these last few weeks or these last few months, and this run we're on now, it's crazy. 16 without a defeat. There's been no signs that there's a drop off coming. There's been no signs that there's a mentality issue this season. There were signs last season. There were signs. Our toughest moments this season have been back-to-back draws. Yeah, 3 losses, singular losses, back-to-back draws. We've always bounced back from a loss this season. As worst has been back-to-back draws 3 times. Outside that, pretty much perfect across the board. It's like I say, I think we're at home. It is really routine at home, Gavin. I go to the stadium expecting to win Ellen Road. I think everybody does. Fortress Ellen Road is what we wanted for years. It should be like that at Ellen Road. You should come to Leeds and you should leave with nothing. You really should. If you leave with a 2-0 loss, you've done all right. That's how it should be at Ellen Road. Premier League, different level, obviously, but Ellen Road, we need to make it a fortress as fans, and we do our best. As a fan base, we do our best to make it that, but the players have got to give us something to cheer for, and they are doing it now. They are. Always the first. I watch now. Liam, mate, thank you, pal. I'm getting a lot of comments like this saying I'm people's new favourite, and people like to watch me first, and it means a lot. There's so many good content creators here. We're spoiled in the Leeds scene, and I'm just a fan like you guys. I watch it. I don't watch everyone as much as I used to because I'm busy with this channel and stuff, but I tend to watch as much as I can, and I've always sort of watched Joe and Joe, and then my main two go to really for my news and stuff. And yeah, it's nice to be mentioned in high regard. So yeah, thank you so much for that, Liam. Gavin Paddy Tanaka, clever header, 2.65 million low, mate. Unbelievable. I mean, when he headed that, mate, he put it in the only part where the defender couldn't clear off the line. It was on post his stamp right in that far corner. And the best thing about that goal was it was Rothwell Strout combination again. It wasn't a fluke. Well, one game twice in that one game against Sunderland. Did it again. Fantastic ball into right area. Finds Pascal Strout. Sheffield United obviously didn't see the memo. That's what he's going to be aiming for. Did not see Sunderland highlights. Flicks it on. Tanaka, fantastic. 3 goals for Tanaka this season. A centre midfielder for Leeds. 3 goals. He's not even a box-to-box midfielder. He's a sitting midfielder. He's a DM. Can he play multiple positions in midfield? I would say so. But he's a defensive midfielder most of the time. And he's on 3 goals. We don't have this at Leeds United. We haven't had this at Leeds United in this division for the last 2 years. We haven't had it. We don't score from set pieces. We fucking do. Don't know if anyone's not. We do. Midfielders scoring. Set pieces going in. Piro's now the top scorer. We can't fit the system. He can't play in 10. I beg to differ. It's looking pretty good. I can't really think of anything negative, really. Obviously, bad luck, hampered with injuries and worries there in defence and stuff. But in terms of what we're doing day to day, there ain't much going wrong. I was first out watching the morning. Oof, I don't know if I've got a face for morning, mate. Oh, you poor bugger seeing me on the morning. Nah, cheers, buddy. Okay, 7 goals though. Yeah, we'll go with that, Tezza. We're gonna roll with it from here on in. Yeah, Wayne, I think so, buddy. We're on that momentum tree. Momentum's massive in sport, in life, everything in it. One good thing leads to another, and it just snowballs. Just like it can when you're losing, when things are going for you. It can just snowball into just looking unstoppable, which is where we're at right now. Sometimes when you're losing, teams at the bottom of the league, you can't get out of that rut. I just don't see a fall off. The mentality's too high this side now, I'm massive. I've said it loads of times. I probably get boring. I say the same stuff probably too much, but there's just a togetherness now that I don't think were there before. And you can't go through. I don't think you can get success, or you can, but not that often without some setbacks. Like I think when you look at Ipswich going up this year, they could have probably done with having such a good year like they did last year, missing out and going again, and then they'd probably gone up anyway this season potentially. Maybe stronger. Instead, they've gone up and they're going to come straight back down. Whereas Leeds, we've got those battle scars, we've got them wounds from last season. We know what we did wrong. We know we've had the year to learn it, and now we are a much more rounded squad, better depth. The mentality's there. Farker knows where it went wrong. The players don't want to feel those feelings anymore. So now we're one step ahead of the game for me. One step ahead of the game. When the season kicked off, we're one step ahead of everyone because you've got the sides that have come down who are potentially supposed to be the best sides in the league because they've just come down with parachute payments, Premier League players, etc. But they're coming off back of bad form. Leeds have had a good season, really good season. Then they got the heartache on top of it and built a really good squad again, 2 years in a row, had to rebuild again. And for me, we're ahead of the game at that point because we're motivated beyond anybody else's level when that season kicks off. Gavin, I'm the worst fan ever. If we lose, my wife and kids have to leave me alone. To be fair, Gavin, I used to be like this. I used to be well bad. I've got a little bit better now at masking how I'm feeling. I'm quite good at masking it. I've masked. I've definitely got undiagnosed ADHD in a few other areas in my life I need to probably get looked at. But I'm good at masking stuff. But I used to be really bad a few years ago. Like especially Bielsa times, and because I was riding that crest of a wave like everybody in them, Premier League years. But really bad. I suppose I'm saying I aren't too bad with a loss now because we don't have many. But like Wembley, lost at Wembley. It didn't kill me because I was quite positive coming out thinking we'll do it this year. But I've been there, mate. It really can ruin everything, can't it? And when we're doing all this content and that now, I'm trying my best to not allow it to affect my family too much outside. Just been on my phone a little bit for social media and obviously coming on here on a night when they're all tucked up in bed. Hence the strange celebrations yesterday. I've had quite a few comments on that, for my celebration and my watch along because I'm animated. I'm like, yeah, come on. But I've sort of learned to scream and shout in that tone because honestly, if I wake one of the twins up, it's a nightmare. Our Jonah, who's he's on the spectrum, he's got autism. If I wake him up he goes to bed at 7. If I wake him up at 9, 2 hours after he's gone to bed, he's up all night. We're done for night. So trying to hide I don't know, not show the emotion, but I'm just animating him. Do that without waking him up. It was like that. So if anyone's not seen me watch along, I've put it on I've got a short out now on my highlights. So yeah, go check it out. I watched it back and it was quite comical. Lord, evening, apart from the first 30 minutes, it was comfy as I thought it would be. Yeah, to be fair, Lord, you said we'd do them. I think you tipped 3-1 as well, didn't you, buddy? And it ended up being that. But that first 25 minutes, best I've probably seen someone play against us for that spell. But yeah, you are right. Towards back end of that first half, Solomon started, getting a lot of joy from their right back. Harry, of course, surname, but yeah, Harry Clark, I think it was, having loads of joy off him. You could see us growing into the game. He gets into my half time, it makes an early sub, and then, we definitely changed that game's momentum. But that first half hour, shaky. Bad boy Stevie, I never even saw the third goal. Too busy to celebrate the second. Had to rewatch it run today. Stevie, I was saying, mate. I was saying the day on my watch along. I'm still talking about the second goal. I'm having a go at my mate from work who keeps writing goal and yes on screen. So I know we've scored before it sort of happens. Or even though he's a bullshit half at times, so I thought it was winding me up. And as I'm sort of doing that, bangs were in top bins, and yeah, it was carnage. I think most people have said that today, Stevie. A lot of people have said we're just sort of getting over the fact we've just come back and now we're winning. And then Pinot does that straight from kickoff, pretty much, win ball back, and yeah, just unbelievable. And that's why you can't take him off at minute. That's why, if it means you want to bring Joseph on, you've got to put him into 10. A lot of people, have criticised him in 10. I actually think he's getting better in that role. I actually think that's a position he could play going forward, which he's playing really well in there. He's one of those strikers who drops deep anyway. But now the ball's sticking, his first touch has improved. He looks confident around the box. I mean, we need a 10 when we go into Premier who's going to shoot in those areas from outside box. I want to see a midfielder take a shot from outside box. And we saw it last night, and it was Pinot did it. Fantastic. A bit worried about we might miss Amps big time. Yeah, Liam, it's a concern, mate. It's a concern. Not for midfield, but it's a concern for leadership. It's a concern for the defensive frailties we've got without him. For me, it's mad. I said it on Joe's show. It's crazy how you lose your captain and arguably your best midfielder. I know it's Tanaka's the best midfielder, but Amparu's a big game player, I would say. Farker loves him anyway, regardless of if you do or not, But to lose a central midfielder and only be bothered about the centre half position, it's a mad one, because we've got great cover in Rothwell, Grove and Tanaka. That ain't an issue unless we lose another one, which I don't think we will, touch wood. But it's an issue for centre half, innit? Hopefully, Pascal can remain fit. Rodon usually is, innit? Hero, I may will be well. I'll give Farker his props. He made changes early. Rothwell was a difference maker, 100%. Joseph give Pinot space to operate. Yeah, really good comment. Cardiac leads, down but never out. Smells and feels like promotion. Get those cigars out. I don't even smoke, but I might have to have one in May. Yeah, great points there, mate, 100%. Farker has to get his props. He has to. He's not getting much wrong at the minute. The subs to go early, we weren't expecting that. The subs, second in league, I think, for goals from substitutes. It's something we're known for now. The bench on paper looks brilliant. We've said it all season. The best squad in the league. One of the best squads the Championship's ever seen on paper. Paper don't win your football matches. Coming off that bench and impacting games does. Willie Nonto looked good yesterday. Rothwell for the last 2 games just come on and changed game for me. And yeah, he deserves massive credit for that, mate. And yeah, I do think Joseph, he snatched it a shot. Joseph's definitely off it a little bit, but he'll do the running you're losing, taking Aronson off. And Pinot's looking very good in that 10. And like I say, he only needs one chance to Pinot, so he's worth keeping on in there, even if it is slightly out of position. Great goal by Pinot, says Superman fan. He's having a much better season than last year, mate. He's on 15 goals, joint top with Borja Sainz, so joint top at league for goals scored. And he's on 5 assists, maybe more. But he's on 20 G&A as a minimum. For me, he's going to get 20 goals, and he's probably going to get 30 G&A in total. It's a scandalous season for him. He's doing really well, considering he hasn't. First 10 games of the season, he was second fiddle to Joseph. He was playing 20 minutes a game for first 7, 8 games. He weren't a starter. He could have had another, 3 or 4 goals on that if he'd have started every game. He had to fight for his shirt and win it back by impacting off a bench. Hero. As good as Solomon and James have played, we need to get Nonto and Ramazani involved more. We're going to need them through the stretch. They're both different makers. Yeah, it's difficult though, isn't it, mate? It's a really difficult one when you've got Solomon and James playing as well as they are. They're our star boys at the minute. They've been our best attacking players. It's difficult to get Ramazani and Nonto minutes. It appears now only one of them's coming on at the minute. We've seen earlier in the season, Nonto and Ramazani were sort of like nailed on, especially if we were struggling games, even though that doesn't happen very often. You bring Joseph and Ramazani and Nonto on. Sometimes as a triple, Nonto and Ramazani usually would both get minutes. You've seen now recently, it's one or the other. We've seen Nonto set out for a couple of games. We've seen Ramazani set out for a couple of games. I actually thought Ramazani would have come on yesterday on that left-hand side for Solomon. I did think James would stay on, even though he wanted his best game of football. And he ends up with 2 assists. So Farker again, tick, nailed it. He made the right choice in taking Solomon off, even though he had spells in the game where he looked really, really handy. But yeah, I think bringing Nonto onto the left, we saw glimpses of the Premier League. Nonto off the right hand side. Honestly, that would have been a worldie that if that had gone in. Great save by the keeper. But yeah, I think with Nonto, it was the right choice yesterday. He's a bit more physical. I just don't see how they get them both into the side at the minute, mate. I really don't. Yeah, I think we'll see Ramazani on Saturday in some capacity. I don't think he'll miss 2 games in a row out, but I expect us to win quite comfortably on Saturday. I think it might be a 2 or 3-0, but I think it'll be fairly comfortable. I think we'll have a lot of ball. I think they'll sit back and try and stifle us. Will West Brom? They usually do. But I think we'll get an earlyish goal and then their game plan will be screwed then. And I think if we are up comfortably, you'll probably will see that double sub. It's just one of those at minute where they tend to come on when games sort of won. If they're both on the same time, the game's sort of done in it and they're just making subs to freshen it up. Rothwell clearly starts on Saturday, says Gavin. 100%, mate. Rothwell does start. I mean, at home, if Ampadu was out, I think at home you see Rothwell start. Everyone's saying Rothwell at home, go over way. I actually think going forward, you might see Rothwell start home and away, just by his form. I don't think we need 2 defensive pivots all the time. I think away from home at Sheffield United, I still can't blame him for doing that. I still can't blame him for starting Gruev. Gruev's a great player. I love Gruev. And they offer something totally different. And I think away at Sheffield United, you had to start Gruev, knowing that Rothwell's there to bring on an impact to game, just like he did at home against Sunderland. So for me, it was the right move. And then as the game, develops and gets later into the game, Rothwell can come on and do that. But yeah, 100% it starts against West Brom on Saturday, mate. 100%. I like that the goals come from over the pitch, Liam. Yeah, they do. It's the best I've seen for a Leeds side in a long time. For where the goals come from, it's class. Fairport left back, Bogle at right back. Centre halves now impacting games and scoring. Midfielders scoring. Piddo scoring. Will Aronson's on 8 goals this season. Any 4 of his wingers can just pop up and come up with a goal or a brace. Phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. Gavin says, without sounding soft, you are my favourite stream. Your interaction with the chat is second to none. The others used to start. Not so much now. Keep up with the great work, please. Cheers, Gavin. Yeah, like I've said before, though, I'm still able to interact with every chat, and I love doing that. That's why I prefer doing solo streams. I love doing late night leads with Adam and Sean. That's different. That's my favourite show to do. But I love doing the majority of my shows just as solo because I interact with every chat. That's sort of my thing. But obviously, as times move on, if it gets bigger, who knows? I might struggle. But like I've always said, I'll just always be honest with you. I'll just say if I'm struggling to get them up, I'll bring up the ones that, are more talking points, maybe more interactive. I won't bring them all up. But whenever I can, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Yeah, Lord, 100%. Yeah, like I say, just want Leeds chatting here. Don't want to single anyone out. We just want Leeds chatting here. Don't want to say all bad about any other content creators. We're all friends in this space as well, and just leave your opinions at door with that. And let's just chat Leeds. Let's just chat about how good we are. Everything's minute. Don't need any hassle. Rob Brook here. Hey up. Oh, that was to Joe, but you meant me as well, didn't you? There we go. There's Joe. Big up, Matty and the crew. All love to that, Joe. All love, mate. Thanks for letting me be on your show tonight, man. Much appreciated. Lots of love for Joe, obviously. All right, Joe. Hey, Sean. Cheers for dropping in, buddy. Tickle those likes for Matty. Yeah, please stick a like on. Please subscribe. Joe Wayman, you better be subscribed. I know you are. Joe, I know you're well. No, but are you going to be at the promotion party when we get promoted? Whatever party is going on, no party. I'll be there, mate. So with COVID restrictions and stuff, I just didn't risk it. I wish I would have done after seeing the documentary and seeing all pictures and posts on Facebook. How sort of everyone just went and did it anyway. No, I missed all that. I didn't do any of that. The only sort of thing I did with that, I went down to Ellen Road when Bielsa got sacked and I was sort of crying outside Ellen Road and mourning with loads of fans. But yeah, 100%, I'll be at Millennium Square outside Stadium on day, whether it's at Ellen Road in Stadium and we win it, which would be the ideal scenario. I should be there. Hopefully, I haven't missed a game in a long time. If it's a bit like it was last time and, it's another side getting beat and that gives us title and we all go down Stadium, whatever situation it is, buddy, I will be there. I will be there. I don't want to miss a beat with this one. I don't. And it's going to be great because, people in chat, friends in this space have made other content creators. We're all, I'd assume, we're going to flock there that way. We're all going to flock there. So it's going to be class. It's going to be class. And we can start talking like now. Don't let anyone tell you we can't. You've got to enjoy it. You have people are skeptical, the Leedsy tag. Enjoy it. Back yourself. Do you think Leeds will get promoted? Yes, say it. Say it chest up. Don't just say, yeah, but if you believe it, are we the best side in the league? Yeah, we are. Just say it then. Put your neck up line and go for it. It'll hurt more. If you believe it and we don't go, it'll hurt more, it will. You're human. It's what it is. But let's stick us neck up line and say, we're best side. We're playing best stuff. We ain't losing this. We ain't losing it. I will be at the party, my friend. Might be not putting the cart before the horse, but I'm excited to see what happens over the summer, 100%. And that's with having both feet firm in the Premier League, I assume, Mark. But yeah, 100% I am. Adam says, agreed, Mark. It's an exciting thing to think about. The summer's going to be massive. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about what sort of business we do, just because what we've seen before in Prem. I do think these will get it right. They get it right all the time, the 49ers, so far as owning it as their own thing. They've got it. They've nailed every recruitment. I think it's been so good. Even players I haven't really rated, like a Kamara's coming for a decent fee, done all right, and then left for more money. Jet Spence, what a great signing. In terms of when we signed him, his caliber of his player, the talent, etc., just didn't work out at Leeds. It weren't a bad sign on the face of it. I think they'll get it right, but I just hope. We've seen before when outside Mark Rocker weren't good. Rasmus Christiansen, Koch, Llorente. I just don't want to go down route of, signing these players who've played in La Liga or in Bundesliga and done well. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to come here and do well. I don't want to sign players who want Premier League football. I know that's hard because they're all going to want that. I want players who want to sign for Leeds. I know that's not going to happen. They're going to come for Premier League football, and a lot of players we've got now, your Tanakas and stuff, they've come for Premier League football and probably Leeds were their only out with a potential of doing it. And anyone, I think, with half a brain cell could have told you that joining Leeds United this season would have probably guaranteed you Premier League football next season. But yeah, I am a little bit worried that they might sign the wrong players in terms of what I've seen in the past. But based on what they've done so far, hopefully that continues. Can they get it right every time, though, every window? Can they nail every window? I'm not too sure, but they have done so far. And there's so many fans are divided over Gruev to the extreme. It's getting to, and you know what it is? Let's just accept that it's a different caliber of player to Rothwell. We can't compare the two because one's more attacking minded, one's more defensive. They've both got great attributes. Rothwell can't do what Gruev does for 90 minutes. Gruev can't do what Rothwell does. Different horses, different courses, different horses, all that. And let's be fair, Gruev cleared a ball off a line. It would have been 2 if it weren't for Gruev. Did he have best game? Probably not. Did he have best game against Sunderland? Probably not. Before that, he was outstanding. He came back and he had a brilliant couple of games early in the season. He was standout midfielder before the injuries. It is what it is. Rothwell's done really well, and he deserves to start on Saturday. And then we see that, don't we? He could have a shocker, could Rothwell, and then we're wanting Gruev back. So it's just a great squad, and the talking points are there because it's such a good squad, and that's credit to the 49ers and Daniel Farker. Finn, hiya Finn, hope you're well. Evening, pal. Great spectacle of a game. That was 2 of the best teams going high, both going up. Cov joining news. Not a bad shout. If they sneak into playoffs, we always say it. There's always a team who goes on a good run. Momentum's massive. I've already touched on it already. Momentum is everything. Everything in sport. If you come into that, sneak into playoffs on a really good run towards back end of the season, chances are whoever's finishes third is licking the wounds a bit gutted they haven't finished in top 2. That could potentially happen. Someone could just slightly miss out on gaining promotion. All of a sudden, yeah, you've got West Brom currently in 5th, who've just been around there all year. I think sort of stinking the joint out. But yeah, Coventry potentially, which is crazy because it's bloody Lampard, isn't it? But it is you, innit? You're a Coventry fan, no offence. I didn't even twig, but yeah, potentially you're on good run. You're on a good run. I mean, obviously we did you, but outside that you got straight back on horse again, didn't you? Start doing well. But I'm not a Lampard fan, but he's doing well at your place, so fair enough. Assuming we do something mid-city, a bus or whatever, then we need content creators live. Got to get together. Oh, I'd be well up for that. To be fair, I'd definitely vlog it, document it all anyway, get it all on video, put a decent video together 100%. It'd be lovely to get others. I'm sure they would. I'm sure you'd have loads of good content because obviously there's a lot of Leeds fans around the world who can't even get to Ellen Road. Not people live around country. You still go to games. There's some people live in other countries who can't go to games. So a celebration at Ellen Road, it's not going to be there for everyone to get there. So hopefully, there'll be loads of us just go down there and there'll be loads of good content of just living in moment, which I do that every time I go to Welling Road. I totally just live in moment. I absolutely love it. Love it. You'll see me crying. You'll see me beefing. Pierre Dollar, hey, mate. 2 things from last night. Firstly, we are going up. Secondly, we will come back down if we stick with Mez. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to think they are going to stick with Mez. I am. Which is mad. Might just do a celebration. I'll be doing more than that when we go up, mate. Sean Ely, I don't think Amps is that injured. He was running for his... Yeah, I have to agree, mate. I don't know how bad his injury was, but he didn't look injured, did he? And I love that. You see, in the huddle at end of the game, got them all together in middle, and obviously he couldn't hear what he was saying. Someone might, I don't know, maybe it was, but you know exactly what they've been saying. This isn't it, boys. You know, we've got 12 games to go. He'll have been giving it some big ones there, you know, saying keep switched on. I just feel the mentality is massively improved. Liam, I woke up at 1 or 2 a.m. needless to say, as soon as I seen the score. No sleep for me. Yeah, 100%, buddy. Hard to sleep in it after a high like that. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they all have. You know, we all have different opinions. All players have different strengths and weaknesses, and I think it's hard when you're currently comparing Gruev and Rothwell because they're 2 totally different profiles of players, and they both bring something different and unique and, you know, important to the side. Looks like it might be cartilage thing, Sean, which ain't so bad. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It might be cartilage. Like I say, after the international break, can Pascal hold on for another 4 games? I think he can. Philip Anderson, hi Matty, just joined the Smash the Like for you, bro. That short video you did of celebrating, but trying not to be so loud. It's so funny. Cheers, Philip. Yeah, I said earlier, mate. Literally, kids, I just can't. Yeah, I just can't. That sort of, I don't know how I've developed that sort of, come on. But I just have someone on my first video. I don't know if it was Andy actually. Someone on my first watch along a few weeks ago in Watford said it was really professional of me to sort of judge my screams and me shouting, so I didn't distort the mic. And I was like, oh yeah, that's why I did it. But yeah, just it's not worth waking kids up because it's game over. Then I probably have to come off at stream because it's yeah, I love them, but man, they've got too much energy for me. Melia, the sloth, was looking shaky at times. He gets overlooked only because the rest are covering him. Yeah, that first 25 minutes, it was as brutal as I've ever seen. I sort of sum it up as a boxing match. You look at it and you've come out in first round and you've got a bloody nose straight away. You're being clobbered full on, and you don't know where you are. You're dazed. That will Leeds United. We were dazed. We were looking around. It took us a few more rounds to get into it, which half an hour to get back into the game, and then we sort of steadied ourselves and, you know, landed us knockout punch back end of the fight. But Melier were bombarded. That white towel for Melier after 20-25 minutes needed throwing in. It was brutal, and fair play to Sheffield United. Fair play to good old ham sandwich face for the tactics. Stick it on Melier when you get a corner. Why we try to whip it near a penalty spot? Get it on Melier. You know, we delivered a ball and didn't keep catches it. It's a poor corner. On Melier, stick it on Melier. If he catches it, fair enough. The thing I found bizarre, Andy, was he was trying to catch. Mez never catches. He punches. Why did he change in this game? It proved why he punches. Because he can't really catch. When it's coming in from that, he ain't good at catching. He dropped a couple. But he grew into the game, which he could have totally capitulated after that first half an hour, and he grew into the game and got better and made a crucial save. That's what I mean, Lordy. Some of the Leeds content creators will make it out a bigger deal to get more views. It's a YouTube thing. I'm just me. I think Melier's nerves got the better of him in the first half, but he soon made amends for his errors. In fact, his errors were hard to avoid. Yeah, I mean, that goal, it looks shocking. But what I will say, he's expecting Tyrese Campbell to put the header away when he's expecting that. There's no way he could have foreseen. He slipped as well. There's no way he could have foreseen that ball was going to hit the post and come straight back down line at him. It's one of them. Philip Anderson, I am so ready to be at the promotion party in Leeds City Centre. Going to be wild. It is, my mate. And I'll see you there if you're there. I will be there. Cannot wait. It's going to be a crazy weekend, that. Hopefully it happens when we're at a game at Elland Road. You know, win this game at Elland Road and you've won it. That'd be the ideal. But if it's not, we will be there. Farker will want to watch matches from the gantry from here on in, as he's got a better view of the action. And obviously, it's all we need to change. Yeah, Stephen, there might be something in that, you know. I'm sure he's watched football matches from all angles in past. But I mean, I was a fan. Everyone who watches this channel regularly knows I go East Upper when I'm at Ellen Road. I love the view. I love being not central, just off central, looking down from above. I love it. You can see everything more clearer. When I've been in Cop and I'm lower down and I'm also at pitch height or only a couple of rows up, I don't like it. I don't like it. I watch a lot of rugby league. It's a bit of a shit sport now. It's a bit of a dying sport. It's gone a bit soft, but in rugby league, they always sit up. You don't have them on touchline, really, very rare. They sit up and, the radio down. They can see everything for view. But in football, it's never been the way. You're down there, you're getting with players and you're screaming and shouting. But I do think there's something in that, Stephen, that, you get a better view of everything from up there, 100%. And whether that's why I made an early sub or not, I don't know. But it can stay up there for me. Stay up there for me. 6 or 7 wins, it's done, I think. Yeah. I mean, 5 more wins, mate. We're on 90 points, what we got last season. Unreal points total to think we're only 5 wins off that. We're going to get 5 wins at least, aren't we? I think we get 5 wins at next 6 at least. Do you know what I mean? I think we might draw 2 games. Points record, here we go. 107 points, I'm predicting. Sawyer, hey up Lee Sawyer, my good old friend. Farker deserves a credit. He had players leaving left and right last season, and this season he had Somerville and Roy in the space of a week. John Farker's run is brilliant. Yeah, you know what the problem is, Lee? He don't get the flowers he deserves by some sections of fan base. I feel like this week's been massive. Joe touched on it on his show. He's seeing memes now, like decent stuff. You can see the fans or the section of the fan base that didn't really want him here have switched. Sean Healy, my good friend on here, even and everyone's like changing opinions. He's switched and said, I believe now. I believe. Fair play, he deserves to be here, but he's done a massive job. But because we're Leeds United, because we've got the biggest wage bill, because we've got a massive talent pool, regardless of who left, people will always say, well, it's just doing what it should be doing. Of course, Leeds United should be a top of league. I ain't giving him no credit. He ain't doing no better than what they should be doing. Yeah, but they're in a fucking place higher than number 1, is there? They're in a place higher than number 1. Or they'd probably be fucking there anyway. Like, he can only do max out what he can do at this level, which is get first. We were first for ages this season. Yeah, but he's only just there. We're fucking 5 points clear now, second. 7 points if he cleared a third. And lost in 16 games. Haven't had back-to-back losses all season. One loss at home all season, back up. We'll look unreal. And of course, 100% Lee, it's down to Farker. The recruitment job he's done with 49ers have been spot on. It's absolutely brilliant. I love these. I love art my streams. I don't even know why I put match review. I don't even know. I just should call every channel just me and chat just go for it, because every show, like, yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Can anyone explain how keeper scored on goals when Piro's goal was parried off the goalkeeper? It's because someone's probably already said it, mate. Because like always, I'm well behind, but I love it. I'm about 15 minutes behind. But as I believe it, it's if the shot's already on target, then it's the goal to the. If you shoot and keeper parries it in and it's on target, it's the goal to the player who shot. Because that had come off the post and we're running across the line, it technically was a miss. It wasn't on target, and he's touched it and gone in. That's why it's an own goal, pal. But it's probably already been answered, 100%. Yeah, but you think Preston, Sean, bring on the butter, mate. Yeah, that'll be nice, won't it? Go smash butter in their back garden. Has he been sacked, Carrick? Because I've heard he's sacked and then I've heard he ain't. Yeah, true, too right, Wayne, too right. Rodon needs his own song. He does. Josh Isles, are the brother-in-laws in? I hope you're still in anyway, Josh. The reaction video had me crying. Keep up the good work, bro. I love you, mate. I love you so much, Josh. Yeah, cheers, pal. You know me, I try and bring a bit of joy and happiness across where I can, mate. And yeah, funny, man. Wayne says it's possible Nottingham Rams may still start on Saturday. Give Solomon a rest. That's what I'll do. Yeah, don't get me wrong, mate. I'm all for rotation. I just don't think they'll do it from the off. I really don't. I mean, they'll still see West Brom as a massive game. You know, they are in top 6. It still looks a tricky fixture on paper, but don't get me wrong, that could happen. That could happen. Do they need a rest? Maybe Solomon. Obviously, it was touch and go. Whether I say touch and go, but there were rumours he might not have started yesterday. I think DJ just keep him going. DJ's just relentless. He's fit as a fiddle, isn't he? But maybe there might be something in that. Maybe starting on over Solomon. The joy of this is, in terms of ability, there isn't much of a drop off in any 4 of them, is there, Wayne? It's just the form that 2 of them are in currently is keeping the other 2 out. But ability wise, any 2 of them 4 can start for me. You're not losing out in terms of quality and ability. It's just the form. But none all look well up for it yesterday. Sean Healy, me and Unleashed Bros be heading to the Legends 11 match in Bray the week after the season ends. So that'll be a little, that'll be class, mate. That'll be class, that. Andy wrote, it's worrying most fans want Rothwell to start, but Farker sticks loyal to Aronson, Melier, Grove and Bamford when fully fit. I repeat, fully fit. Yeah, I think if Bamford were fully fit now, mate, he can get in this side. He might get charity minutes, but honestly, no one would be dispersing Pinot from that position now. Aronson, yeah, but it's hard, mate, because Aronson's had a good season. You know, I'm his biggest fan, even though I've got his training top behind me. But yeah, he's warranted his spot most weeks. You know, when we've struggled these last couple of games, he might not have had the, you know, look too good in these last few. But that's what your bench is for. That's what your bench is for. But there's games where Aronson's done really well, and you know, games Aronson's won us points as well. So managers are always gonna have their favourites, Andy. Always, you know, everybody has their own favourites, whether it's their own favourite biscuits or friends or work colleagues. Biscuits. But yeah, it is what it is. Bielsa at saying, didn't he? Tyler Roberts, nightmare. JL UFC, hi buddy. Please stick a like on this video. Please subscribe if you're new. We've got 54 in here currently. Brilliant numbers for me. Keep them coming, please. Yeah, plenty of likes and subscribe if you're new. Much appreciated. Please check out some of my friends as well. Danny Talk Sport, he's not in tonight, but go check him out. I am putting links on, but yeah, check them out. Check Callum out at LUFC Passion and check my good friend Sean from Wilco Whites out, please. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because we've got Late Night Leeds coming on Friday with me, Sean from Wilco Whites, and my good new friend Adam, who hopefully I'm going to meet at the West Brom game for the first time. Be class. Rob Brookie, did you see that clip with Bill clapping the boys after the last meeting? I didn't, mate. No, I didn't, Jay. I haven't seen that. Rob thinks it's class. Gavin, the togetherness of this team is excellent. They were playing for each other. No big egos. It reminds me of Leicester City Premier. Yeah, it's true. It's a very humble group, and there's no big egos there. There's no one really bothered for the limelight. I wouldn't say they are just a really hard-working group, but they've got masses of quality. Usually, when you see a really hard-working group like that, you know, there isn't much quality. It's one of them where you just go, yeah, they work hard for each other, and that gets them through. But we've just got, for me, we've just got it all, Gavin. They've got the right attitude. They've got the right confidence and belief now. They've gone through the right amount of shit, really, to come through it and know you don't want to feel like that again. And they've got the right manager for the job. And you combine all that together, and at this level, you've got an absolute fucking winning machine, which is what we're on now. We're just an absolute machine, aren't we? Mark Rankin, I was in hospital in 92, locked down for promotion. I'm having this one. Yes, Mark, you are having this one, buddy. Love that. Love that. Rob Brookett, the league done, mate. Champions. I know, I swear they are. Yeah, it's mad. See, a lot of people say it's season done end now. If it did, 75 points, it'd probably get you playoffs, yeah, but it wouldn't get you promotion. But it's wild, isn't it? 12 games to go, and we'd probably make playoffs if we paused it now. It's wild, isn't it, to think, you know, it wasn't long ago we were a mediocre side at this level, and we'd have done all for a playoff. I remember that season under Gary Monk, finished 7th. Oh, that was a brilliant season as well, because we'd gone through Maya so much. You were like, oh my God, we're almost in playoffs. And now it's like, now we don't want playoffs. Leeds United, they may have to pay a huge fee to sign Celtic star. Not heard that, mate. Don't know much rumours and news, me, really. Lee, sorry, when we go up in the summer, we need experienced Premier League players, I personally. Yeah, and I hope they do, mate. I hope that's the route to go. I mean, Leeds have always notoriously signed players from abroad, I'd say. But since 49ers have come on, you've seen us really look, you know, in the Premier League, looking in this country for sure. A lot of the acquisitions we've made have been players who've played at this level or in Premier League level. You know, your Jed Spence, Roberts, Kamara come from Rangers, played in Europe. Got some Rothwell, signed some really good players, you know, like Pirro, who was smashing it at Swansea. Solomon coming from Premier League. They're looking over here now. They're looking at players. They've been looking at the right players since they've took over. You know, not signing Antonucci and Bianchi and Belushi, people like this. So you're just taking a punt on from Serie B, hoping they can come over here and do something. Yeah, you'll find odd gem now and again. You will, but I feel like these will sign proven players, mate. I really do. So yeah, 100%. Hiru says 49ers and Fark have to be ruthless with the recruitment. If it means Pirro, Tanaka and Bogle hit the bench, do it. There's a bunch of players in other leagues like for Leeds and no champion. Yeah, I tell you what, mate, it's a great point. I have thought this myself. Like most Leeds fans are saying we need 5 to 8 players. That's sort of, I've seen people say 4 or 5. I've seen some say 7 or 8. So let's say we need 6, right? For me, Bamford's not going to be there next season, or he shouldn't be. I don't really include him in numbers, but say like we keep the majority of the squad, because really you need to keep this together and then add some. But just say now you lose 2, say 2 go out and we sign 6. That's 4 more players to the squad we've got now, right? That means 4 players in that squad now are going to be reserves, not even on bench. And yeah, like you say, you might have to bring in quality that means some of these great players here who Pirro probably will be on bench next season. I don't think Tanaka will be. I don't think Bogle will be. But potentially, they've got to go out there and they've got to upgrade. And it's hard to upgrade. When you look at this side now, it's hard to think of upgrading any of these players not being starters, but it's a different level when you go up next season. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they do, buddy. It's a great point here. It really is. Yeah, there goes Duncan. Look straight away. We are going to need 6 or 7 players. Goalkeeper tick. Fullbacks, yeah, definitely. Centre back. Yeah, midfield cover 9 and 10. Yeah, 9 and 10 are the expensive ones as well, Duncan. They are the expensive ones. And I'm taking one game at a time. That's West Brom Saturday after what happened last season. Yeah, a lot of people have these scars, buddy. I get it, Arthur. I get it. I just I get giddy and I can't keep my mouth shut. I can't do it. If I'm happy about something, I'll say it. If I'm sad about something, I'll say it. So I'm really giddy. I think we're going to smash it. I'll say it. If I look like a fool, it is what it is. But yeah, I get being cautious, mate. A lot of people are saying massive call, free signings, question mark. Yeah, I think we need more than that. I think we need a good 5, maybe. We really need to thicken that squad up. Arthur, it's called saying how you feel, Arthur. Not being a happy clapper. I have standard for the club. I support not dropping them unlike others. Says Mr. Sean. Yeah, Richard, he is. We got him in the end. He's farking. He's a proper leader. Did it against Sunderland as well. Yeah, he did, mate. He did. Michael got, hi, Matty. Hi, all. Can't wait for Saturday. Wish it was tomorrow. Yeah. Hey up, mate. Thanks for dropping in, Michael. Richard Hogan, evening, Matty. Thanks for popping in again, Richard, as always. Much appreciated the support. Seasiders TV. Hey up, boss. Nice. Hope you well, my good friend. What a win, Matty. Congratulations with the continued growth of your channel. Well deserved. Thanks so much, buddy. Thanks so much, mate. It's it don't feel like work when you hard work when you're enjoying it so much. But I do put a lot of effort into it, a lot of time dedicated to it, and yeah, comments like that mean the world. So thanks a lot, buddy. And I hope your channel's going well too. Really good channel, boss. Nas over Seasiders TV, Sports' local non-league side. Absolutely love what you do over there, mate. And the numbers you get for the size of the club is credit to how well you do, but it's keep it going. Mighty Whites LFC, evening, Matty. Brilliant channel, and the 2 Irish bros, 2 unbelievable guys at Leeds bros. Keep it up, MOT. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much. CB, evening, Matty. Evening, buddy. Bamford back Saturday. Is this a wind-up? Ian, is it? Ian. Hey, Skip. Here's my good old friend, Bats. How are you doing, my good friend? Evening, Matty. Huge 3 points. It's so obvious when we don't start Rothwell. His set pieces and crosses are vital to our play. Yeah, well, let's be fair. Set pieces never have been. But all of a sudden, they feel vital, don't they, Skip? So Rothwell, yeah, there's no one else who can take him as good as him. So usually we get a corner, you say, let him take a goal kick. I don't give 2 shits really about having a corner. Right now, they feel deadly for us, don't they? It's such a huge feather in our cap now that we're looking threatening from set pieces. I don't know if a lot of people must have seen Happy Gilmore. It's like Happy Gilmore, innit? Can whack a ball, really good at whacking a ball, hundreds and hundreds of yards, but he can't put. And then he starts to be able to put, doesn't he? And he's like, somebody learn how to put. It's like us with corners. Somebody learn how to take a corner. Now everybody's screwed. Sorry, that was a bit daft, but yeah. George, hey, mate, not surprised Melier being back now, but we will get new goalkeeper. Would be detrimental to highlight that we need a new goalkeeper at this point. They probably trying to salvage his already fragile cover. Yeah, 100%. They're going to back him. Let's be fair, they're going to be looking at a keeper 100%. Then they may even look at get one who they think's a number one, keep Mellier and let him battle it out potentially. Who knows? But 100% they're going to make him feel like he's got a future at Leeds. Are going to try and big him up because, like you say, we're stuck with what we've got now, George. And as a fan base, we've sort of got to back him. But for me, he's done really well to climb off that floor from that Hull incident. The fact we won yesterday, I think, gives him a bit of leeway with that one yesterday. I really do. I don't think it's as bad as a Hull mistake. And I think the fact we won, it's a total flip from where we were at half time. That ends 1-0. Panic stations again. Mellier talk again. It's all we're talking about. We know it's there. Am I surprised there were another mistake there? Not at all. I've said it on this channel. There'll be another one or two of them by the end of the season. What we need to hope is that the players can do what they did yesterday and make it irrelevant what Mellier does. Whatever Mellier does, make it irrelevant. Because we're good for 2 or 3 goals a game. We are. I said it while we're 1-0 down. This could still end up being one of the best nights of the season because we are good for a couple of goals at least per game. So if Mez makes a mistake, it might not matter. We've just got to keep doing a job. But great point. Michael I will definitely make it out of Leeds this time if we go up, especially if champs. Too right, man. Too right. Adam definitely need a new keeper in the Premier League, George. Mez too easily rattled, 100%. He's going to get we're going to get peppered. I don't think we're going to be as wide open as we've been in past Premier League seasons, but he's going to get peppered. No two ways about it. If he's making 3 or 4 highlighted huge mistakes in Championship, that's going to be 8, 9, 10 in Premier League. Oh yes, Mike, what's your views on rugby league in Las Vegas? I think it's daft, mate. I think it's great for a small proportion of the fan base is going over there. It'd be great if they've got the money, but I don't know how many people have got money to fork out to go to Las Vegas for a game of rugby, if I'm honest. It's a northern sport. We're all hard working, but I think it's a lot of money to expect people to go watch the team in Vegas for a Super League game. I just don't think it's needed. They always try to improve game, Michael, always try to change things and tweak things. It never works. It doesn't matter what they do. The game for me isn't as good as it was when I was younger, and they try all these different things, rule changes. Games in Australia, games in Vegas now. I aren't too sure. I'm sure it'll be great for fans that make it out there. It'll be great for players. But for me, it's not my thing, mate. There's only so much you can do with rugby league unless it has proper loads of money pumped into it, buddy. That's my opinion. Wayne says, my best view from of a game is from the stands. You can see how the tactics and formation works against opposition. 100%. I actually think he enjoyed being at that view. Hearing him talk, I don't think he enjoyed being out of the thick of it. I think he enjoys being obviously at the heart of everything that's happening. But I do think he quite enjoyed watching it from that different perspective. Yeah. Our team is one of the best in Championship teams in the league's history, but if promoted, we need to upgrade 5 or 6. I think 5 or 6 skip, and I 100% agree with that. I 100% think it's quality-wise, you ain't seen a side as good as this. Whether we beat boring Reading's Yapstam's record, I don't know. We'll have to see. I think we will, but we'll have to see. Adam, I agree. Just hope we don't get effing Ramsdale. He's basically Mellier from Chef. Ramsdale is a bit flaky. I agree. Need a steady, solid presence. Well, I'd have took Ramsdale, but maybe that's just me because he's on it because he's a name and he's played for England and stuff. Maybe I get a bit carried away, but I'm sure they'll make the right decision. They always do. Farker was on the phone up in the gantry, apparently ordering a doner kebab for half time. Yeah, man. Second, the last 24 hours CB, having to concede my Farker outfight is like Darth Vader dying in Return of the Jedi. I love that, Sean. Yeah, I love banter on here. Phone him to see Bamford in pub. Yeah. Kate Spencer, mate. As I've mentioned before, I always go see the players before games when they go to eat in the hotel. I can't wait to chat to a couple of them, congratulate them on these games. Yeah, 100%, buddy. Let them know we love them. Let them know we're getting that feeling again that we're gonna do it. Yeah, Sean is banged in Wilco White's here. Anyone who doesn't know my friend Sean at Wilco White's, please go give him a sub. Michael, any team that at the 34 game stage that has been 7 points ahead of third place has gone on to my promotion, yeah. And we'll won better that way. We'll finish top of tree. We'll finish top of tree. Tony Mowbray is West Brom manager. I like Tony Mowbray. I do. And Wilco White says put Danny Rumsey's in. Danny Rumsey, passionfully. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Cheers, Sean, mate. Please check out my friends' channels. Danny Rumsey, Sean at Wilco White's, and Passionfully's Callum. I'll always try and promote other channels on here where I can. So, and there's Sean's Wilco Whites. Make sure you get over to Wilco Whites, please. Give him a sub. He's doing really good. He's probably, I don't know how many subs you've got now, Sean. 170-ish, I think. But I tell you what, he's got the best views to sub ratio. He's getting almost a view per sub. So that's credit to you, mate. Keep doing your stuff. Love you, mate. Top guy. Leeds home shirt's only 20 quid now. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's seen. I went to obviously down Ella Road yesterday to do a bit of a pre-match chat walk around Ella Road, which I actually loved. You know, I asked. I think there were three separate people. I asked for a bit of an interview, you know, discuss the game before I'm coming out of the club shop. But obviously they were too nervous. They didn't want to do it, which I was gutted about. But I'd really like to get a bit more confidence. It's so nerve-wracking asking people if they want to talk about Leeds. But I think there's a bit of a space there to do, like, you know, get down Ellen Road, even on match days. Like, I'd love to have confidence to pull out my microphones and that in middle at Peacock and start speaking to people. But it's so nerve-wracking to say, oh, you know, I've got a YouTube channel. Do you want to have a chat? But I was a bit gutted no one jumped on it. But yeah, I had a look at shop yesterday, Arthur, and there's some really nice new shirts coming. I was going to message you, Sean, about them. They've got like a Yaboa one, like just a cotton t-shirt. It's got like a little graphic here. It's got a few, but it's got one of Yaboa. Then it's got the same print, full back piece. There's a couple of different ones, about 3 or 4 different designs, t-shirts and hoodies, and the t-shirts are only 20 quid. And I think it's much better than getting a jersey, to be fair. Really smart, something you could wear on a night out as well. So I was going to go back down, but traffic was murder yesterday when I'd went to Edinburgh to pick up my tickets for Ramsgate at Rhinos game on Sunday as well. So I've got a bit of a mad one. I've got Saturday, I've got Leeds game, meeting Sean, early kick-off, hopefully meeting Adam. Sunday, got my little lad playing football for Allerton Bywater. I've then got the Rhinos game after that, and my son's playing rugby. My same son Theo. We love you, Leeds. He's playing rugby at half time for Kipak's welfare on pitch, so he's buzzing. Football in morning, rugby at half time at Henley pitch, and now he wants to start boxing. Now I've only got 2 days a week where he doesn't do. He wants to start boxing now. Nightmare. Bremner's Ghost, hi mate. Thank you for being able to. Evening all. I just up the 49's investment in Sefco FC costs Leeds. Mate, whatever they choose to do, I back them 100%. Doesn't cost Leeds. Yeah, I know what you meant, mate. I don't think it will. This is the money maker for them, Leeds United. They ain't going to mess with it. Everything's there now for them to push on. Premier League football's on the horizon. They ain't going to do anything that puts any speed bumps in the way. It's just not going to. Don't build a team on even a new stand on shaky foundations. Yeah, well, I think there's that much. They've worked on that much off the pitch. You're seeing the fruits of their labour on the pitch now. You know, I feel like it was very patched up when Marcelo were here. It was League One behind the scenes. We've heard all the stories. Now you look at it and go, there's that many people in place now that know the roles, they know how to run a business, they know how to run a football club. Everyone's in the right place now. They've got all them in the right place. They've got, you know, the lads that run out there to play the games for us. They're all fucking at the top of their game. The managers are best in this division. They've got everything's sat now, you know, ready for Premier League football for me. And it's a great foundation to build on in Prem. And I don't think anything they do is going to be in nothing but in good, stands in good stead for Leeds United. Yeah, there's Seasiders TV as well. If you're interested in watching a bit of non-league content, go check out my mate Boss Nass over there. Really good content too. Is Danny Rumsey likely to reveal his inside source at Leeds of his Ampere Willing? He called it. He messaged me about 8 hours before kick-off or something, like dinner time, like he's out for the season. I think hopefully he's got that bit wrong, but he went out. So yeah, it's one of them. I don't know where he gets his news from, but he ain't far off with a lot of it, you know. It sounds wild when he says stuff because he comes out with some wild stuff at times with Bamford. He was saying Bamford were going to play all season, and maybe if he were injured, maybe he would. But I tell you what, some of the stuff he says, I think, nah, Danny. And then a few hours later, it's like, where did you get that from? But yeah, love you, Danny. Hopefully, he'll be watching this in the morning. He's messaging me saying he won't be in tonight, so fair play. Just subscribe to Seasiders TV. Cheers, Sean. Arthur says Luke Humphries darts play supports Leeds United walk on song kind of teeth happy. It's a right walkout song, isn't it? It's a great walkout song. Fair play to him. Why would anyone want to sign Ramsdale? He has cursed 3 relegations already and another life. Yeah, if you don't rate him, you don't rate him. I get that Bremner's Ghost, but Ampadu had 3 relegations too, mate, and he ain't gonna have another one now, is he? So yeah, I sort of get that, but is Ampadu out for the remainder? We don't know, Skip. We don't know. I think we're gonna find out this week. Depends, Skip. Cartilage can be easily fixed. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be season defining, but we'll find out more. Back end of the week. Yeah, at least he won't be waiting for NHS. No, Melia does have 1 more year in his contract, mate, so he could stick around. He could. It'll be interesting to see what happens with him. I think he probably does stay, but I think we do definitely go sign another one. All I know is Amps will miss a few games as he's having surgery. Well, I didn't even know if he was having surgery. I wasn't too sure what it was, kid, but yeah. Evening, dude. Hope you're well. Cheers, Anton. Hope you're well too. I know, mate. Hope you're doing well, buddy. When I take my microphone out in the Peacock, people throw garbage at me. Fucking hell. Well, I definitely aren't getting my microphone out in Peacock then, buddy. Definitely not. Definitely not. You keep your microphone to yourself, Ina. Love that. Will White says, might get down early, Sat. Have a look in the shop. Cheers, mate, and all. Thanks for the support. Yeah, too right. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. He's a funny guy, is my mate Adam, isn't he? He's a funny guy. Oh, can you imagine Bremner's goals? Could you imagine? Hope that Marcelo comes. He's too. Yeah, he's not for limelight, is he? He's not for light. Can you imagine just a lap of honour? Just go for a walk around stadium and just get your applause. We never got to say goodbye properly, did we? Be class that. Yeah, me too, mate. I'd be an absolute mess. I'd be in tears. Yeah, I would be. He like I say, he's over my shoulder there. Look, he's over my shoulder. Just does something to that guy. Just look at his face. I just love him. Andy says, I've heard plans are in place. What's the time frame for building? If I'm honest, I don't know. I've got a feeling they'll want to stay up next season, obviously, and then they'll look at starting it. But what they'll do is they'll do what they've done at Anfield, what they did at Fulham. The company I work for were involved in Fulham build, were involved in the Anfield build. I worked at Anfield, as I've said before, and the builders stand behind the current stand, don't they? So the idea is to not lose any capacity while the season's on. So you build as much as you can behind and over top, and then you knock through. And then there's a period of time potentially if you can't time it. I mean, Anfield were over. Anfield, the company who were on Anfield, actually went bust, and there were a few months overlap, and it was a bit of a nightmare finishing that job. I did a bit there, white turnstiles and stuff, and bar area and cameras in Gantry. It was quite interesting to be at a stadium doing those bits, to be honest. But it was carnage because it was like if you didn't get this bit of work done, they couldn't open that bar. That meant 20 grand in profits were sort of at stake for that game. I remember Liverpool playing Man City. I was there like the day before trying to get this area done. It was so stressful. But yeah, the idea will be they'll build whatever they can up and over, and then they'll knock through and try not to harm any sort of capacity. And if you do it, if you time it right, and if you get the right builders and stuff, and everything goes to plan, which it doesn't tend to in building trade. I know most jobs run over, or most jobs timescales are never accurate. You're always chasing your tail when it comes to building work, but if they can get it right and nail it, you can end up in a position where you've not lost any capacity for any length of time, which would be great if Leeds can do that. And if 49ers are involved, I back them to do it. I really do. Michael got, hey, Matty, get some chat peeps pre-arranged from here who can meet you at Ellen Road shop for a chat match day. Oh, no. Yeah, to be fair, I could do that, couldn't I? Give you time, I'm going to be down there and do a bit of an interview down there because I'd love that. I think it made really good content. I really enjoyed walking around Ellen Road, literally on my own, no one really down there. I did a little pre-match, 5 minutes long, something different, a little bit of short content, got over 1,000 views. People wanted to see it. Do you know what I mean? It got me thinking a little bit, maybe down at that, going out to Ellen Road and doing bits like that every so often. Obviously, I love being at Ellen Road anywhere it's a game or not. I'm still trying to find my stone. I had my stone and they dug it up and re-put it down. I don't know if anyone else on chat's got one on the area I'm on about just outside the pavilion. The quality of the stone weren't too right, so they ripped them all up only recently and relaid them. I can't find it. Can't find it anywhere. You do have top banner, mate. You do. Yeah, Sean, it is. It is forensic chat. It's like being in boozer. That's what I love about this. It's just general chatting it amongst ourselves. It's really good. You know, I love it on my channel. I absolutely love it. Half, and I'm off now. Work tomorrow. Thanks for popping in, Half, mate. Have a good day at work, buddy. Yeah, it will, mate. The asbestos in West End, yeah, 100%. 100%. I assume the development would start by working on the John Charles stand. Yeah, potentially. See, I've got mates who've sat in meetings. I just haven't asked them enough about it, to be fair. Andy Jones. Andy, are you watching the final game of the Peacock Mighty May against Plymouth? I don't know when I'm watching it. Depends on situation. I tend to watch games at home if I don't go to them, obviously. But depending how it goes, mate, I think we might have already be. I think by that point we'll already be parted out, buddy. But it can be arranged. It can be arranged. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but yeah, whatever's happening, big in terms of a promotion party, I'll be there, Andy. And if that's where it's at, that's where it's at. Say I go to Peacock before every game now. I used to go to Dragon. And because I park up near Dragon, I walk down Ginnell. That's my route to Ellen Road. But the Peacock's more lively now. It's better, so I prefer we park up near Dragon, me and Priest, and we walk down Ginnell and we go straight to Peacock. Might have to try and get there a little bit earlier for this kickoff. Cragger, I mate, the best run of wins since winning the league with Wilco. Keep having to look at the table to see I am not dreaming. It's phenomenal, isn't it? It's absolutely insane. I mean, I'm just going to bring this up now, actually, because I brought this up and I tend to, where are we now? Share screen. That one. I tend to not really bring much on screen because I still feel like a massive noob. I've been doing it like 5 months, but I'm still a massive noob. But like when you look at this, Sporting Life, where's the fixtures here? No, I've got the wrong one on. I've got the wrong one, haven't I? 1 sec. What starts here? When you look at this run here, just look at that. Like from Blackburn Rovers at 30th of November. Look at that. It's actually insane. 6 on bounce, 8 out of last 9. As worst run, apart from obviously a single loss, as worst run has been 2 draws back to back. Started season, double draw there. Sunderland and Norwich. The week we lost Ampadu and Gruev for the foreseeable. Back-to-back draws there, Hull and Blackburn. As well, these moments, I remember that. I remember for start season at home, Portsmouth. What's going on? Conceded 3. West Brom, very negative performance. Felt like, what is going on? It was 2 draws. Norwich and Sunderland, they felt all right, them draws, considering what we'd been through with injuries and stuff. I thought away from home, they were decent points. But then we lost his heads again with that one, didn't we? The Blackburn and Hull back-to-back draws. Like, that's as bad as it's been. That's as bad as we'd have it. That's as bad as we've had it. We score pretty much every game. Like, just look at that for a run. It is just phenomenal. You're absolutely right. It's just absolutely phenomenal. Averaging 2 points per game, 2.21 per game on 75 points. It's just next level. No one does this. You know, look at that home form. 1 loss, 2 draws, 14 wins out of 17, 36 goal difference. We are where we are for a reason, because we are by far the most dominant team in this league. 3rd away from home. That's the only reason we're not clear now, like out of sight clear, because that away form had been subject early on in season. But we're absolutely on it, aren't we? We're just unbelievable. We are unbelievable at this level. Love it. Absolutely love it. I'm hoping you can see that. I think I've kept that one on, haven't I? Totally fucked up with that, didn't I? Yeah, never mind. I know I totally messed up with that. But yeah, absolutely mint. Just, we are where we are for a reason, because we are the best side in the league, and it's just credit to everybody involved. And that game will live long in the memory. This week will live long in the memory. Like 100% it will. I love this. So many people in chat having a good chinwag between the sins. It's a great little community I've got over here. It really is. Bremner goes, fancy game of balls on the prim. Yeah, go for a game of balls in Plymouth. Long way to go. Best goal difference in Europe. We have. Danny's in. Smash a like and subscribe, please. Thank you very much. Only Celtic are even close to our form. Yeah, it happens over there. They'll do it a lot, don't they? Go on these runs. Jamie, hope you well. Good appearance on the final word tonight. Keep up the good work, mate. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, did you hear Joe saying I'm like a Joe Wayman off Timu? I sort of get it though. I do get I don't know why people compare people, but we tend to do it in life though. But people have compared me to Joe because I'm very passionate, just raw emotion I have on that. But yeah, I thought it was hilarious how he said I was Joe Wayman on Timu. Class that. Absolutely class. Such a funny guy. Be offended if anyone else said it, but I didn't mind him saying it, to be honest. Plymouth Games bank holiday, yeah, it is. Richard, do you think we will go up with a new point streak? I do, mate. I do. I think we go up 107. I think we beat it by 1 point. I think we dropped 4 points next till end of season. Andy wrote, I thought it was your worst dream losing Ampadu and Gruev within a week of each other, but Tanaka and Rothwell could have progressed. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it felt. I did a video for it when we lost them both, and I was devastated. It was like, what we're going to do now? And then two came in, and it was just seamless transition. And if anything, bettered us at times. Yeah, I know, Danny. Cheers for that, buddy. You're a good one. Can see it being a season break. Yeah, I mean, he's breaking club records. He's Farker now. This team is breaking club records. It's becoming a norm. You're pretty good in your own right, mate. Cheers, buddy. Thank you, mate. Just do me, buddy. Just do me. Cheers, Michael. Class. I feel like I didn't present that last screen well enough, so I'm going to do it now because I think I brought the old one up because I'm crap at all this share screen. But I want to bring it up now because I don't know if I'm showing you this for the second time or if you just didn't see it last time. But it's that run there. Look at that run there. Since Blackburn, it's just insane. It is just insane. All greens, couple of yellows there for draws. It's just, we are just unbelievable at this level. We really are. I absolutely love this side. It's so exciting as well. So exciting. It really is. We just, every chart we just green. We're just number one in every chart. It's just insane what this side's doing at this level. It really is. And I know a lot of fans say, oh, you should be doing it because you Leeds, you've got all this money and all these players and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but you've still got to go do it, haven't you? Some people, you see teams, don't you? You see Man City this year. You see a lot of teams, don't you, have talent, have this and that, but it doesn't mean they're going to go do it. You've got to go do it. And this side under Farker's doing it. When I'm tired, I can't keep my eyes open. Yeah, well, I think we'll wrap it up there, guys and girls. I think we'll wrap it up. It's like a casual chat in a pub, but on YouTube. Yeah, and that's what I want to bring. When, I could do what a lot of other people do and bring, loads of people on and do a panel show every show and stuff. I just prefer to do it on my own. For the majority of the time. But if anyone's watched our late night Leeds on Friday nights at 10 o'clock, that's such a good show as well. I really love that show. I think you can grow up with something really good on YouTube. But I love doing this, try and get everyone involved. So yeah, Anton Raphael, watching final word after this. Smash a like, folks. Yeah, thanks so much. I don't know how many likes I've got, but I hope you've been smashing the like button. I hope I've got a few new subscribers, which would be nice. Thank you so much. Adam says, if I can get a ticket next couple of days, Fridays, late night Leeds will be a laugh from a hotel room with the missus sitting behind me looking fuming. Tell you what, Adam, I might be going to my caravan Friday night just to add to my busy weekend of going to Rhinos, going to Leeds United, and my son playing two sporting events. I might be going because my son, Jonah, he left his mobile phone. He's got an old phone where he has Spotify on. He left it at the caravan a couple of weeks ago, and going out in public with him, it's safer if he has his comfort of this Spotify music he's got on this phone. And we think he's at the caravan somewhere. He left it, and it's been a nightmare going anywhere the last couple of weeks. So our lass is on about going to caravan on Friday. The signal's terrible, but they have got somewhere to plug in. I'm hoping laptop plugged into router will be fine. But we'll have to see. So your hotel might not be the main problem, buddy, but we'll give it a go. And the jury's out for me from team I bought from before. Says thank you again for being in. MOT, all thanks, Matty. Says yeah. Thanks so much for being in, honestly. It means a lot. Thanks so much. Ina, Legend. Thanks as always. Top Banana, tick your likes on the way out from Matty. Please do. Thank you, Top Banana. 51 likes from Matty. Well done, all. Yeah, thanks so much for that. That's brilliant, that. Thank you. Be sad to see Firpo go be next level. Hopefully you don't go, mate, but I agree. Thanks for the great chat. Thank you. Cheers all. Happy hangovers, MOT. And it won't be a shit show, mate. It'll just be a very stop-start one. But a very good stop-start show. But yeah, we'll see how we go. But yeah, thanks so much for everyone's being in. All your support means the world. And yeah, I'll be back. I think I might do a pre-record, but I'll be back for some sort of preview for Saturday. Yeah, thank you, 1.65. But yeah, it's going really well, mate. Thank you so much. Hit the links in the chat as well. Anyone go back and look at all the links. All my friends, go check their channels out too. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you so much. But yeah, take care and see you all later. Have a good rest of your week. Thanks so much.